cut tomb in Orkney on the island of Hoy. It's called the Dwarfy Stone, and it's got two very little kind of beds inside for if you're dead. The other stone I was interested in, I've got a photo of. It's a polissoir, a polishing stone in West Dorset, and this was used maybe 4,000 years ago by people or a person for polishing stone tools for probably hours and hours and days and maybe years. So those are the two stones that I was interested in.
Yeah, and as you know, I have a kinky fascination for the Belgian constitution. So the stone I'm fascinated by is this very bombastic 19th century Congress column, which commemorates the creation of the Belgian constitution in 1831. And I took this picture some days ago, and you can see a beautiful Belgian sunset and the Congress column in question. Yeah. So James and I will be talking with our favorite stones, who sadly couldn't be here tonight, but we will talk with them regardless.
Smooth dish in the middle of the rock, rubbing my hand against the ground. You can hear the sound slightly consistent. And then over on the side, it's rougher. It's a kind of nasty concrete conglomerate, I suppose, with tiny shards of bright.
Ik eet een broodje Martino in de schaduw van een congreskolom. Ik zoek de deur van een steen en voel de zon op mijn huid. Zie ik je daar, grondwet? Aan het eind van het land, daar waar de taal zich opspant als een rug en gedichten op ons afrennen als puppies die met elke voorbijganger willen spelen. Ik luister naar je woorden, grondwet, naar je allermooiste Frans. Je spreekt zo zacht. Ik hoor geen alwetende verteller, maar de broze stem van een oude tekst, soezend in een kast, ergens in een kamer, ergens in een stad, ergens in een land dat nooit was.
The stone is cool to the touch, doesn't take heat, keeps it cool like it's sucking the heat down to the earth, or bringing the cool up from the core of the earth, a conduit of the earth, cooling down, smooth. I can feel it in my hands now. I've walked away from it. I can feel the stone's presence. My hands are smooth. My hands are themselves polished. I must have left some of my skin cells on the stone in exchange. The body is stone. The body is flesh.
Voice of shells and concrete. Lichaam van steen, lichaam van vlees. The water is patient. The stone is patient, stands like a meter-high pillar in the middle of the landscape. I've been wanting to play with you for centuries, someone says. that sit around a totem and make up rules.
The world is a bowl, a series of bowls. Turn on the spot, every horizon line a parabola scooped by ice. This stone nestles back into its hammers, its parent rock, where the cliff rises shaken from the squeaker. This stone is the size of a decent island-going boat. It could carry a family of 12 or a market cargo. Flaking laminate and squared off at the corners, and dug into on its longest side to make 2 small berths for the night journey, pecked ground into shape by the people. Carved in the stern, a legend in Persian by a visitor, I have sat 2 nights and so learned patience. So few words to make a fountain appear. The dead empire, the oil and fire, and the flow filled with gunships and the great underground reservoirs on shore, the gushing and the death and the power to make worlds collide, to spark invention and pistons and lives and lives and lives broken to the wheel. The world is a bowl, a series of bowls. One is drained to fill another. The great accumulation and slaking, the years themselves distorted. I have sat 2 nights. I have sat 117 years. I have sat 3,000 years in these berths for the night journey.
Constitution. I want to listen with you to the rippling of the wounds in the soil of the land that you happen to help bring into being. I want to kiss your eyes and push my fingers deep into your ears so that you may remain deaf and blind to slogan monologues and poppy red live updates. I want to rewind with you, Constitution, just a few generations back in time. And there, on the banks of a river, discover a sloop docked in the mud as a reminder of what awaits us.
I ask you, why your sense of humour sprung from soil ground with? It is funny, you're right, what seeds do. Translate themselves, each generation with the prevailing wind. Or ground width, do you mean you where sense buries itself like lightning hitting the polders? If you're exact in your speech, I can't hear you. Your jokes fall flat and deflate against my hands. Bloody meat in Tabasco groundwork. You're flipping against the bottom boards, gasping for a drink. We're nearly there, I tell you, and pull candidly at the oars as your bronze stems darken.
James is very attached to the stone, so we need him back.
The stone atmosphere at the end.